25 years of leadership in healthcare and advocacy and service provision have centered on building public and private partnerships and dismantling stigma and discrimination among our most vulnerable populations. During his tenure thresholds, our agency has significantly grown and now serves over 7,000 people statewide. Mr. Ishaug has been a passionate advocate for increased access to care and sees prescribing psychologists as partners in meeting the needs for the severely mentally ill. Mark, can I do the print?
Good afternoon, everyone. Sorry, I'm loud. I don't need this. Every time she said Mr. Ishaug, I was looking for my father. I'm Mark Ishaug. I'm the CEO of Threshold, Illinois' largest community-based mental health and substance abuse treatment agency. We've been around for 60 years, providing home, health, and hope to those that need us the most. People that are coming out of institutions, hundreds of people who call the streets their homes. Young moms, 16 and younger, with young kids, veterans, the deaf and hard of hearing. We serve a wide array of people in 6 counties, and we serve the poorest of the poor, the people who are the most marginalized, the most stigmatized. But we have been there for them for 60 years. In fact, we were founded 60 years ago this year, and I met one of the founders just a month ago, 98-year young Leona Rosenberg. The National Council of Jewish Women 60 years ago decided that they needed to do something for people coming out of hospitals with no place to go. So these 5 courageous women founded Thresholds, and I got to meet this lovely woman. And of course, the first question I asked her was, why? Of all the things that you could have done 60 years ago, why this? And she said, and she looked at me sort of quizzically, like, how could you be so stupid? Of course, this is what we had to do. But she didn't say that. She just said, it's simple. There was a huge unmet need, and my friends and I were determined to meet that need. That's it. That's why she did that. And 60 years later, we are still meeting unmet needs, providing housing for those that don't have housing, health care, including integrated primary care and psychiatry, and hope through supported employment and supported education, and so many other social services that meet the social determinants of people's unmet health care needs. But this thing about simple struck me when Beth came to me years ago and said, we simply have to increase access to care. And we're going to do this through prescribing psychologists. Now, it took a little while for my organization to get their arms around this. I will not deny that. But Threshold 60 years ago and 50 years ago and 40 years ago kept doing things that people never said could be done. And we just did it, and we were vanguards. And I wanted to be at the vanguard with Beth and you all to increase access to care. And there's many ways that you can do that, and doing it with prescribing psychologists is one of those ways. And so I am so grateful to my friend and board member that she invited us in to be part of this fight. I know I got to wrap up quickly, but I have 2 things I have to say publicly. I had a very close person, present tense, in my life that was in deep psychological distress this year. And I had access to everyone. I feel like I know everyone. And I didn't know what to do. But I turned to Clay, the gentleman that spoke 2 before me. He returned my call within an hour. He helped me get this person in my life care within a week. And this person, who I love dearly, is on the road to recovery because of a man in this room. And it may have happened without Beth and without you all, but I just wanted to say the power of community. This is about changing systems, this is about changing laws, this is about helping our clients, but this is also about helping us, each other. And I'm so grateful to you, and I didn't even tell you this to your face yet, so I'm telling you now because you're here, which is great. And finally, I have to leave early. I can't stay with you for the whole reception because I'm on my way to a wake. A very dear friend lost her 2nd son to mental illness and substance abuse, and the wake is this afternoon. This does not end. The challenges, the stigma that we have to fight, the increase in access to care that we have to co-create, and the work that we need to do to support each other, including those that are very poor and including those that have a lot of resources. Because our friends and family members and people we care about are dying, and I am going to a wake right now to support her and the family. So I just am urging all of you to keep fighting the good fight, to keep collaborating, to answer people's emails when you have a colleague in distress, and love. Just keep loving, because that is also part of the antidote to the challenge.